Okay, so as a fat door dasher, I gotta go on a diet for real. Now, I was doing the Swirl World thing. Check this out. Look, it's like snow caps. They're like chocolate chips with little white speckles on them. It's kind of like having sprinkles on your sprinkles. But I think I'm gonna have to get serious about this diet. The other day I weighed, and the scale has digital readout. It's at 249.9. Means I'm about one skittle away from being 250. So what I got to do is, go on a for real diet, because on top of everything else, as I was carrying a case of water up the stairs and realizing that it's just killing me, I also realized something too, that cases of water used to come in a 24 pack. The ones they had the other day, I had to carry 2 of them up to the second floor. They're 40 packs. I hadn't even thought about that. You realize they're 16 ounces. There's each bottle, 16 ounces in a pound. That's had 16 bottles. That's 16 extra pounds. I mean, hell, that thing's weighing 40 pounds at that point. I'd never even done the math on it. So with that in mind, I don't know who the idiot was that decided we needed bigger cases of water. And I guess he wasn't thinking of me, obviously. So I've got to get serious about a diet. Some of y'all made comments on what I should do, so I might have to take some of y'all's advice. Y'all might need to throw out some good ideas, because it's hard to stay. You got to remember, I'm on the road a lot and I drive, and it's hard to stay on a good, healthy diet, and it's, and find it at a reasonable price. Because like even yesterday morning, I delivered McDonald's to Nexus Juice Bar. So, I mean, that ought to tell you something. You work at a juice bar, and what are you doing? You're ordering McDonald's. That ought to tell you how tough it is. But most of you know that. We all have to suffer through all that. When you're on the road, it's just so much easier to stop and get something like that, get garbage rather than real food. Because I'm not even sure what McDonald's serves. It's kind of like a red putty with some, the hamburger's kind of like, I don't know what it is. About 90% red dye, 27, and some kind of spam or something. I don't know what the hell it is. But anyways, so with that being said, I've got to come up with something healthier. So if you got a good diet plan that actually works and that you can stick with it, find something that is not so overly crazily restrictive, and something you can do that when you're on the road. Some of it's just mentally just focusing, I'm sure, and changing how you order. But it's hard. So if you have any ideas on how you do a better job, let me know. Thanks.